Yo, today about to be reacting to why police never got Hellcats. It'll make sense for them to get Hellcats, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the simple fact that they're chasing the criminals, they're trying to lock them down. Now, me personally, I thought it was because budget issues, but we about to figure out the real issue. Let's get it.
When Dodge launched the Hellcat, it was definitely not meant for police officers. It was built for flippin' chaos. A supercharged 707 horsepower monster that redefined what a muscle car should be. But here's where it gets weird, people. While police across North America were given Dodge Chargers, none of them ever got a Hellcat.
Right, ain't
and
that
it wasn't
backwards,
because the
bro?
police didn't
Ain't that backwards? Why, though?
one. The real reason they didn't get Hellcats? We'll get to that in a sec, slow down. Still, years later, a few departments did end up with Hellcats, just not in the way you'd think. And that's where this story takes a turn.
That's because they arrested somebody that either still owed the bank or they arrested a drug dealer. And basically, they never got their car back. Therefore, it became theirs. It's
controversy. When you picture a police cruiser, you're probably thinking of that cute little Dodge Pursuit thing. It had a little V6. They were practical, cheap, reliable, perfect for patrol duty. Until you're chasing one of these guys. You're not keeping up. But Dodge never made an official Hellcat Pursuit. Just imagine though, how cool that would have been. But even if they did make it, the maintenance, the fuel costs, and the insurance would have been quite the fiasco.
Yeah.
And then there's the other problem, safety. A 700 horsepower police cruiser isn't exactly ideal for the new guy on the job. So instead of
therefore, don't let him drive. Get him the V6, the standard version, and get a more experienced / seasoned people the Hellcats. You know,
Dodge gave police officers normal Dodge Chargers,
or just give the state troopers or the sheriffs the Hellcats. You know, it'll make sense. It only makes sense.
Sixes. Fast enough, I guess. But Dodge's wild creation wasn't staying out of the headlines for long. By 2016, Hellcats were showing up everywhere. In viral videos, police chases, street races, you had it all going on. They were easy to steal and hard AF to catch. This was a recipe for disaster. With 0 to 100 miles per hour happening in under 6 seconds in a Hellcat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 100. A Hellcat could smoke almost every police car on the planet. But some criminals even posted their chases online, and police departments were helpless. Most pursuit vehicles topped out at 150 miles per hour. A Hellcat can push way past 200 mother flippin' miles per hour, which is almost as fast as a Peregrine Falcon. Little fun fact for you. For years though, the only chance the police department had of catching a Hellkitty was when it was parked, until a few departments realized they may already own the solution, and it was sitting in their impound lot.
Yeah.
This is where things
I
got
literally just said that, bro. Nice.
Controversial. In states like Texas and Georgia, police departments legally seized Hellcats that were involved in crimes, mostly street takeovers and illegal racing situations. And instead of auctioning them off, the police kept them all for themselves. One of the most famous examples.
I think I'm a liquor smart because I literally just explained why they kept, or the reason why some of them had Hellcats, but not all of them. Hey.
Out of Houston, Texas. One succulent afternoon, a sheriff seized a black Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye SRT wide body. Geez, that's a mouthful. Being used in an illegal street raid. It was towed back to the police station, where they did some things to it. Some things that had never been done before. That's right, these cops converted it into a fully functioning police Hellcat cruiser. Lights, sirens.
Imagine, bro. Imagine getting your car took by the police just for them to use it to go catch other motherfuckers. Just for them to pimp out your ride and go catch other people, man.
Stickers, that little laptop thing in the passenger seat, the whole shebang. And then the internet found out about it through a viral clip. Some dude filmed of it doing a pull on the highway. Even cops can't help themselves when behind the wheel of a Hellcat. Anyways, the public called it
they can't help themselves. So why give us tickets and why bash us when it comes to that? I got so many speeding tickets, bro. It's ridiculous. I ain't got a speeding ticket in about a year. But just know, I had so many.
Keyboard warriors argued that police were benefiting from citizens' seized property, turning dream muscle cars into government toys. But departments defended it, saying they were using forfeited assets to improve enforcement, which is just a fancy way of saying they wanted a dang Hellcat.
That's what they did on 21 Jump Street, how they got that Mustang. Or was that a Chevy? I think it was a Mustang, bro.
It's a weird moral gray area. The same car that once outran the law was now being used for the law.
Hmm.
Imagine that. What a crazy turn of events. Throughout all of this, Dodge stayed silent, not a peep. They never publicly commented on the police Hellcats, because officially, these cars didn't even exist in Dodge's lineup. And honestly, Dodge was dealing with enough bad press at the time. The Hellcat was already being linked to some serious crimes and record amount of thefts. By 2023, it was among the most stolen vehicles in America. So when Dodge sadly ended production of its supercharged V8s in 2024, they cited emission rules was the reason. But the timing felt poetic and sad. The Hellcat's legacy
Yeah,
had
man.
already
They got rid of this work of art for a piece of electronic bullshit. Ain't that something, bro?
spun out of control. It started as a tribute to American horsepower and ended up as the ultimate outlaw car and the ultimate police car. Today, only a handful of departments actually use Hellcats, and all of them were repurposed from seized vehicles. Dodge never offered the Hellcat to the cops, although they're mostly for PR or highway patrol demonstrations, not daily use. Well, that's what the
Hmm.
police say at least. Still, every time one shows up at a car meet or a traffic stop, it reignites the same debate. Should police be allowed to turn confiscated cars into their own patrol car contraptions? Or
I
does
mean, if nobody come to get the seized vehicle, then why not? It's just gonna sit there and kick up dust if they don't auction it off. So why throw away this perfectly built Hellcat when I could just use it and have fun at the same time? You know what I'm saying? I can work and have fun at the same time. I don't think they wrong, cause I think they dead wrong because, bro, ain't nobody leaving no officer with no Hellcat. You can try to get in the chase, but it's not happening. But no, they not wrong. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Are they wrong? And I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.